Imagine this, two freelancers are competing for the exact same job. Both have the same skills and the same experience, but one gets hired instantly while the other never even gets a reply. What made the difference? Their profile. Your freelancer profile is your digital storefront. If it doesn't grab attention in the first few seconds, potential clients will walk right past. Today, we are going to see how to build a strong freelancer profile that not only gets clicks but actually gets you hired. Stick around because I'll break it down into simple, actionable steps with real examples you can actually apply. Hello friends, I'm Margaret. I have been working as an independent freelancer with overseas clients worldwide for over 12 years and freelancing is my full-time career. Keep one thing in mind, your freelancer profile is your storefront. If it looks messy, people walk past. If it looks polished, people come in and buy. As simple as that. You need to understand how to position yourself by optimizing your headline, adding case studies to your portfolio, and writing your profile description well. So let's build your storefront step by step. Step 1. Your profile headline. Most freelancers tend to waste the space with something generic like blog writer with 4 years of experience or top-notch graphic designer or expert web developer, etc. Instead, make it specific and benefit-driven. For example, you could say branding and social media designer helping startups look professional. Notice how the second one tells me what you do and who you help. That's what makes a client click. It is based on a particular pattern: role, benefit, result, target audience. The formula is role plus value proposition plus target audience or outcome. I have put together a ready-to-use framework for crafting a complete professional freelance profile that is client-focused and results-oriented. I've covered everything in it: profile essentials, headline formula with examples, profile description formula with examples, intro video tips, and quick hacks. It is meant for different freelance niches and you can use it to build or improve your own freelance profile. You can download the freelancer profile cheat sheet for free. Simply leave a comment, then check the video description to get your copy. You can also use this headline formula: I, what you do, that helps, who you help, result, or benefit. Here's an example. I design logos that help small businesses stand out and look professional. You can fill up the formula based on your own niche or specialty. For example, a writer could say, I write blog posts that help startups attract more website traffic. A designer could say, I design logos that help small businesses stand out and look professional. A developer could say, I build websites that help coaches and entrepreneurs sell their services online. For a digital marketer, it would be, I create ad campaigns that help e-commerce stores increase sales. If you're a video editor, it could be, I edit videos that help YouTubers keep viewers engaged. A virtual assistant could say, I manage tasks that help business owners save time and stay organized. Step 2. Your profile picture. Your profile picture or your photo, yes, it does matter. Clients want to see a real human, not a cartoon-like avatar or a blurry and fancy selfie. You don't need a professional photo shoot. Just a clear headshot, good lighting, and a friendly smile is all that is needed. Remember, people hire service providers they trust, and a photo instantly builds trust. Step 3. Add an introductory video. This is actually a secret weapon many freelancers do not use. If the platform allows it, record a 30 to 60-second video where you do the following things. Number 1, introduce yourself. Number 2, share what services you offer. And number 3, tell clients how you can help them. It doesn't need to be of Hollywood quality. Just clear lighting, good audio, and you speaking confidently is all that is needed. For example, it could begin with this: Hi, I'm David, a freelance web developer. I build responsive, user-friendly websites for entrepreneurs and small businesses. My focus is on clean code, fast performance, and great user experience. If you're ready to take your online presence to the next level, I'm here to help. So keep it simple, friendly, and direct. A video like this can make clients feel like they already know you, and that trust often leads to more hires. Step 4. The About section. This is your chance to tell what you do, but keep it client focused. Don't just say, I'm passionate about design. Who cares? Instead, show how your skills solve problems. Here's a simple formula. Tell who you help, what you do, the result. So it comes to, I help small businesses create engaging websites that attract customers and increase sales. So this is one example which you can alter as per your specialization or niche. Clients don't care about your passion. They care about results, what you can do for them. Write it like you are speaking directly to them. For results-focused profile description, you can use this formula. I, what you do for client type that helps them achieve specific result. As an example, I create social media graphics for small businesses that increase engagement and attract new customers. One important tip over here is you should try to add measurable results wherever possible, such as increase website traffic by 30% in 3 months or boost social media engagement by 50%. We can go over a few examples for some niches. For a digital marketer, it can be, I create ad campaigns, email sequences, and social media strategies that help e-commerce stores increase sales and grow their online presence. A web developer could say, I build fast, responsive websites that help small businesses and startups convert visitors into customers. A designer could say, I design logos, social media graphics, and marketing materials that help brands stand out, look professional, and connect with their customers. Likewise. Step 5. Skills and keywords. Every platform has a search system, so you must optimize your profile for it. In other words, you should search engine optimize or SEO your profile. Add relevant skills and keywords that clients actually search for. For instance, if you are a writer, don't just put writing. Use keywords like blog writing, SEO content, copywriting, etc. That way, your profile shows up in more searches. Step 6. Portfolio. Your portfolio is the proof of your capabilities. Even if you're brand new, you can create samples to showcase your work. For example, you can write a couple of blog posts, design a few brand logos, build a mock website, or create a few samples of whichever area your specialization lies in. Clients just want to see what you can do for them. One professional tip you can apply over here is, instead of just dumping your samples, you can tell a mini story with each sample that may comprise of what the project was, the challenge, your solution, the result. This makes your work look 10 times more professional. Step 7. Social proof. If you already have happy clients, showcase their testimonials. If you don't, do 1 or 2 small projects for minimal or discounted fee just to collect strong reviews. Keep in mind that a single review can sometimes be the difference between getting ignored and getting hired. Step 8. Keep it updated. Finally, treat your profile like a living document. Update it as you grow, add new skills, replace old portfolio pieces, and refine your headline. The more active you are, the better the algorithm rewards you on the platform. So let's recap. Craft a specific headline, use a professional photo, write a client-focused about section, add relevant skills and keywords, build a strong portfolio, display social proof, keep your profile fresh. Do these and your profile won't just look nice, it will actually bring in clients. Now I want to hear from you, what's the hardest part of building your freelancer profile? Drop it in the comments and I might make a follow-up video to help you out. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for honest tips about freelancing, and share this with a friend who is trying to land their first gig. Post your questions and gain practical insights from a seasoned freelancer with over a decade of hands-on experience working directly with offshore clients. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.